money, your money, my 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 money, your money. This is my money, your money with Bishop M.L. Hall. And invite, hit everybody. Tell them I'm on. Tell them I'm on. My money, your money. Tell them I'm on. All right. Share, invite. Tell them that the bishop is on. Okay. Share and invite. We give you a few minutes to come on in. We give you a few minutes to come on in. We're going to be talking about some amazing things. Okay. Some amazing things. That's what we're going to be talking about. How to win in a pandemic. Okay, this is Bishop Hall. I'm just glad to see everyone. I'm just glad to be a part of this world right about now because so much is going on. I just need you all to get with me, chat with me for a little bit. Give me your ideas, give me your mind. I need a piece of your mind this evening, okay? And so we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk my money, your money, all right? But our show is gonna be focused on how to win in a pandemic, okay? How to win in a pandemic, okay? Call them. Hi, Sister Ross. Hi, Sister Ross. Call them, Fanny. How you doing? Okay, call them and tell them that I'm on right now. I'm on right now. I'm gonna wait for you. How to win in a pandemic. Man, we got an excellent
Go on
show.
Facebook too.
Facebook. All right, tell them to come on Facebook. Okay, my Facebook acquaintance, come on in. Let them know. Let them know that I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Man, God has been good to each and every one of us. Man, until we come on and get started. You know, the government is still giving out money. Okay, they still giving out money. They still have. I was listening to the House Speaker Pelosi. They still have $1 trillion that they're going to be giving out. Okay, the unemployment benefits supposed to be stopping on the 24th of July. But she said, don't worry about that. They're going to jumpstart that again. Okay, my money, your money. Going to jumpstart the unemployment again and continue to give that up on top of your unemployment. That's $600 a week. Okay, which is pretty. Come on, I'm waiting for everybody to come in. Y'all hit me. Let me know that you in. Don't do it. Just look at me. Hit me and say, Bishop, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Okay, a doc, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Okay, how to win in a pandemic. That's what we're going to be talking about. Okay. And man, it's a thousand ways to win, but I'm gonna just give you just a few ways to win in this pandemic. Okay, and just want to give you some breaking news. Going to give you some breaking news. Okay, it's 3 million cases. Okay, of COVID-19 in the United States. 3 million cases of COVID-19 in the United States. Okay, and it's 134,000 people dead. Okay, 134,000 people dead. And so we're going to be talking about how to win in a pandemic. All right. And I got some answers for you. Call somebody, call your best friend, call your girlfriend, call your boyfriend, call your husband, call your wife. Okay, call your cousin, call your niece, call your nephew, call your auntie, call your uncle. Tell them that I'm here. I'm here. Okay, and I want you to be a part of this adventure, if I can say it tonight. This adventure. And so, useful servant of God, I'm glad that you're on with us. Call some of your friends and tell them that we're going to be talking about how to win in a pandemic. Okay, how to win in a pandemic. And like I'm saying, the House of Representatives, okay, Nancy Pelosi was speaking this afternoon on SNBC, saying that they will be extending the unemployment after the 24th of July. And plus, they got more money, stimulus checks coming down the pipe. I'm glad about that. That's my number if you want to call in and converse with me. If you want to call in and converse with me, 424-390-6993. 424-390-6993. You can talk to your boy tonight. You can talk to me and let me know what you're thinking, It's just good to see everybody. I'm just happy that you're here. You know, I'm happy that you're well, okay? It is God's desire that you prosper and be in good health as your soul prosper, okay? And so I'm so happy that you are prospering in the Lord. I'm so happy that you're staying focused in the Lord. I'm just so happy for you, okay? And staying safe. That's the main thing. We have to stay safe, okay? And I know it's a lot of people have gone back to church and and their churches are open, okay, that's good. As if the Lord laid it on their heart for their church to open, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, okay? But even in that, social distancing is required, and wearing your mask are required. And I think a declaration came down from our governor, okay, saying that we can't even sing in church, okay? You can't even sing in church. And so we have to be aware of that, all right? And so we getting ready to get started on how to win in a pandemic, okay? How to win in a pandemic. And so, like I started off saying, that there are 3 million cases, okay, of COVID-19 just in the United States. Okay, just in the United States, 3 million. I believe so. Okay, and is 134,000 people have died. Now we're not talking about the ones that are infected, asymptomatic. We ain't talking about them. We talking about the ones that have died, the ones that are dead. I want to live and not die. I'm sorry. I want to live and not die. I'm not afraid of it, but I'm not playing with it. Okay, and so there are some things that you can do to win in this pandemic. Okay, and so let's look at the now I usually, I like this mask here. It's real nice. I really like it, and this is what I wear over a couple of masks. I like wearing this one, and it's nice. Okay,
Hmm.
it's real nice. I kind of like wearing, and I even can talk through it. Okay, I even can talk through it, and we talking a lot. Okay, and hey, all right. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Okay, hashtag Black Lives Matter. We have to wear our mask. Okay, we have to wear our mask, and so it is imperative that you wear your mask. Okay, it's imperative that you wear your mask. Okay, and so I have another one like that. It talks about I can't breathe. Okay, now let's get to some. Let's chat a little bit. Let's chat a little bit if you want to about how to win in this pandemic. Some of you are with me, but I don't know that you're with me because you're not on my chat, but you watching
Hmm.
and listening. That's cool. Hey, it's cool. That if that's the way you want to spend your nickel that way. All right. And so I'm Bishop M.L. Hall. Okay, my money is your money. All right. I gave Dr. Hall a day's vacation. Okay, she wanted a day's vacation, so I gave her just 1 day vacation. All right, and she be back with me next week. Okay, and I miss her so much, and I look over there to say something, and she's not there. Okay, and so that's funny. And so I just have to swing this by myself, swing it by myself. I think I can swing it by myself. All right. And so let's do this. Okay. How to win in a pandemic. The first thing God laid on my heart, the first thing that He laid on my heart to do is to understand the strength of the pandemic. Okay, understand the strength of the pandemic. We got to understand the strength of it. It's no joke. It's no joke. We got to operate as if this is a deadly enemy. Okay. The weapon of our warfare is not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. Okay. This is a invisible enemy that's killing people. Okay. And so we have to understand the strength of the pandemic. It's strong. It ain't playing. Okay. If you think this thing is playing with you and you better run up to some of these hospitals. Okay. I done had a couple of close friend buddies gone dead. Okay. And so it's not playing at all. All right. And so once we understand the strength of it, all right, what is the strength of the pandemic? Okay. It's deadly. That's the strength. What is the strength of the pandemic? Is deadly. Okay. It is surely deadly. It's killing people. Okay. Even not only not only that is deadly, but sometimes it has side effects when you have recovered from it. All right. Sometimes it leave your liver scarred. Sometimes it leave your lungs scarred. Okay. Some people is given absent of memory. Okay, so we just looking at just getting it and dying. But what about if you get it and live? So we have to be careful about this thing. Okay, so we have to really be able to grasp the strength of the pandemic. The strength of it. Okay, is deadly. is lethal. It's not planned. Okay. It has no respect of person. Okay. It's colorblind. Okay. It's not racist. If you want to say that, it's not racist. Okay. It's passing on. It's passing over the stream of racism. It will get you. Okay. If you will allow it to have its path in. And so, how to win against the strength, how to win in a pandemic, the first thing you need to know, okay, you need to understand the strength of the pandemic, okay, the strength of COVID virus, okay. You need to inform yourself. You need to be more cautious, okay. Why? Because it is deadly, man. You know, do you want to live and not die? Okay, hit me and say, I want to live and not die. I want to live and not die, okay? And so that's the main thing. That's the main thing, okay? And so it's deadly and it's invisible and it knows how to hide, okay? It knows how to hide. Even I was listening to Dr. Fauci, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He said, even if you have a mask on, okay, and you're always adjusting your mask, okay, and touching things and always adjusting your mask, it still can get on your mask, okay, and then creep through your mask to your mouth, to your eye, through your nose. And so we must understand we have to be careful. So the key thing is washing your hands and really wearing a mask, okay? Washing your hands, really wearing a mask. I was cruising today and stopped at this little store, and a lady was selling that Lysol for $25 a can. She was selling it for $25 a can, and they was buying it up, okay? And I looked over there and said, "You selling the Lysol for $25 a can?" And she looked at me and said, "Spend $20 and live. Don't spend $20 and die. Which one would you take? $20 to live, or don't take hold on to your $20 and die?" I take the 25 and live. I buy it and live. And so, what's important to you? Okay. And so these are some of the things we must understand. We must understand. All right. And so it is very important. This virus has no respect of a person, man. Where is it? Is it in Hollywood? Are you with me? Where is it? Is it in Miami Beach? Okay. Actually said, where is this? In New York? Where is this? In France? Okay. Where is this? In London? Actually said, where is this? In Scotland? Where is this? In Germany? Okay. Where is it? It's in Spain? Okay. Where is it? It's in Dominican Republic? Okay. Where is this? In Panama? Where is this? In Japan? Hello, somebody. Where is this? In Russia? Okay. It don't have no respect for a person, and it has no boundaries. It has no boundaries. Ain't that a trip? And so we must understand how to win in a pandemic. Okay, how to win in a pandemic. Okay, and so that is so important. In other words, number one, understand the strength of the pandemic. Understand the strength of the pandemic. Okay, and then secondly, okay, share and invite. Okay, share and invite. Okay, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bishop M.L. Hall. Okay, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bishop M.L. Hall. Okay, call somebody and tell them I'm on. Okay, and that's my lovely wife. Say, I miss you, Bishop. I miss you, Doc. I miss you, man. I miss you. Enjoy your vacation in Hawaii. Enjoy your vacation. All right, enjoy your vacation. All right. And then secondly, I've been thinking the second thing how to win in a pandemic is organize your course of action. Okay, organize your course of action. All right. Are you organizing this thing? Or are you just going by doing whatever? You have to be organized, okay? But because this invisible enemy is organized, is creeping and is lurking, okay? To devour whoever it creeps upon. It doesn't matter. And so you have to be organized. Organize your course of action. One must stay focused. You must stay focused on what's going on. You can't be up there tripping and say, well, I'm gonna just roll over here to my family house and there's 30 people over there. You can't be tripping and say, I'm gonna roll over to this party and there's 40 people over there. You can't be tripping. I'm gonna go over to this little baby shower and it's 35 people over there. Hello, somebody. You can't be tripping. I'm gonna roll to this marriage and it's 60 or 70 people there. No, Organize your course of action. All right. Organize your course of action. See what's going on. All right. Organize up. Put things in position. All right. Make good decisions. You have to be organized. All right. You have to do that. All right. Because what? I want to live and not die. I want to live and not die. And so you have to organize. In other words, you must stay focused. Stay focused on the task. All right. You have to know your surroundings. All right. You have to know your surroundings. All right. And so these are some of the things you have to know. You have to, even when you go to the grocery store, some of you say, well, I don't come outside. Stop lying. You come outside. Everybody come outside unless you got somebody bringing you your food and your water and all of that. You have to go to the store unless you have your deliveries, all right? And then if your deliveries are delivered to you, it's not like they bringing it in your house. You have to go outside to get it. So everybody is outside at one time or another. But when you are outside, okay, when you're outside, you have to stay focused on what's going on. And then God didn't create us to stay inside all the time, all right? You just have to stay focused where you are. You have to stay focused on where people are, okay? You have to stay focused, people running up on you, all right? And if you're in a grocery store, give me my 6 feet. Don't be afraid to say, give me my 6 feet, okay? That 6 feet belong to me, all right? And so you can't be afraid of saying, give me my 6 feet, all right? Or loan me 6 feet until I get out of here. And so these are some of the things you have to stay focused on when you're at the gas station. If everybody driving, if you're driving, you got to stop at the gas station and pump gas. You got to stop at the gas station and pump gas. So when you're at the gas station and you're pumping gas and you don't have gloves on, okay, pump your gas. It's no problem, all right? But when you get back in the car, sanitize them hands. Wash them hands with your sanitize, all right? Wash them hands, all right? And you have to be smart enough while you're washing the hands, you got to wash that phone when you dealing with the phone. See his phone? See his phone here? You got to put that spray on this phone and you have to wash that phone because Culver is hiding in the phone too. Come on, somebody. All right. So you have to wash that phone. You have to be careful. And so that's why I say you have to stay focused. You have to stay focused or you're going to get got. All right. Stay focused or you're going to get got. And so these are some of the things we have to do. These are some of the things you have to do. You have to stay focused. And then secondly, you have to stay positive. Organize your course of action. And to organize your course of action, you have to stay positive. What are you talking about tonight? Just in case somebody came in late, all right? I'm talking about how to win in a pandemic. That's what I'm talking about. How to win in a pandemic. Somebody write that on there, hit me, chat me, and say, Bishop is talking about how to win in a pandemic, okay? And that's what we're talking about, all right? And so the first one was to understand the strength of the pandemic, okay? Understand the strength of the pandemic. And then secondly, it was organize your course of action. All right, organize your course of action. And so to organize your course of action, you must stay focused on what's going on. Okay. Because let me tell you something. Let me be real with you. I like Bishop Hall. I like Bishop Hall because Bishop Hall, he keeps it real. So that's why I like Bishop Hall. He keeps it real. That's why I joined his church. Okay, because he keeps it real. The whole issue is if a person is not concerned about their life, they're not going to be concerned about your life. That's just the way it is. If they're not concerned about their own health, they're not going to be concerned about your health. Hello, come on, somebody. And so that's what you have to understand. If they're not concerned about their life, if they running around here living willy-nilly, whoever willy-nilly is, they're not concerned. They're not concerned about your life. Okay, so that's what you have to understand. If they're not concerned about their health, are they concerned about your health? Thank you. That's the whole point that I'm trying to make. All right. And so you have to organize your course of action. One must stay focused. You have to stay focused. All right. And then you have to stay positive. Okay. You have to stay positive. Okay. And you know, Why you closed up in the house and nobody's going nowhere, and you and your wife, or you and your husband, or you and the kids, or you and the grandkids, or whoever you stand with, it can become ticky tack. You know, you focus it on ticky tack things, okay? And so my wife and I, we made an agreement, okay? We made an agreement, okay, baby. We're gonna stay positive, okay? We're going to continue to say positive things, not negative things, okay? We're going to continue to say positive things while we around each other, while we converse with each other, okay? When we walk together, whatever we going, whatever we doing, at the table eating, or holding a conversation, we made up in our house that we're going to continue a positive conversation. We're not going negative, okay? We're not going negative, okay? Because negativity is non-negotiable. All right. Somebody hit me and say negativity is non-negotiable. Okay, it's non-negotiable. Hit me and say negativity is non-negotiable. And so, and you there with your kids, and I know they get on your last nerve. Hello, somebody. They really do. And you don't want to be screaming at them all the time. All the time, you got to raise your voice. And some of you parents, you know, to even get them to act right, you got to threaten. You know, always come with a threatened word. Come on, somebody, because seem like they don't understand what it's about when you're trying to be calm. All right, seem like they don't understand calm English when you're trying to be calm, and so you have to come with a threatening, and at least you balance it off. At least you that'll be a positive and a negative, and it balance off. Okay, and so, but we decided in our household that we will just produce positive energy. Okay, we're going to be positive. Okay, when we speak to one another, we're going to speak to one another with a positive note, okay, with a positive attitude, okay? We want to be positive, all right? And so that's the second thing. Organize your course of action, all right? Organize your course of action, all right? Give somebody a second point. Organize your course of action. And then thirdly, my brothers and sisters, how to win in a pandemic. Thirdly, recognize how, okay, recognize how the Lord wants you to flow in the pandemic. Let me say it again. Recognize how the Lord wants you to flow in this pandemic. Thirdly, okay, how can I win in a pandemic? Recognize how the Lord wants you to flow in this pandemic. Okay, how He wants you to flow. Okay, all right. What is your purpose? All right, it's a purpose for this pandemic, and so you have to recognize how the Lord wants you to flow in this pandemic. All right, and so the way He wants you to flow is, guess what? Reach the world for Jesus Christ. All right, reach the world for Jesus Christ. Okay, I believe that is a major spectrum in this pandemic. I just believe that. I just believe that God allowed this pandemic to occur so it would get all those saved folk, all those shouting folk, all those speaking in tongues folk, okay, all those praising folks, all those praying folks, all those tithing folk, get them from within those four walls, out of the four walls, to reach the world for Christ. You all might as well forget it. Church is never gonna be like it used to. Forget it. Okay? Forget it. Okay? If you got 3,000, it'll never reach that again. If you got 300, it will never reach that again. If you got 20,000 people, it will never, ever, 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 ever reach that again. Okay? It's not gonna go there no more. All right? Because people are outside of those four walls, and they have become comfortable, okay, with the way social media have been handling the gospel. The reason why it will not come the way it was, because God don't want it. I just believe God don't want it to come the way it was. Okay, why? So the gospel can get out. Do you all remember Apostle Paul when he got a letter from Jerusalem, and he said, I just need a letter from Jerusalem because I'm going to go down to Damascus, and any Christians that I find down to Damascus, I'm going to bound them and bring them back to Jerusalem. I'm just paraphrasing. Do you all remember that? Huh? And when Paul started his journey down to Damascus, all right, the people got the information and they scattered. Okay, we talking about the 9th chapter. He didn't make it there. We understand that he did not make it there. Okay, because God sent the light, knocked him off his beast, and we know the rest of the story. Okay, but within that atmosphere of them knowing that Paul was coming, hello somebody, people scattered. Okay, and so that's what happens when something deadly come to the church. People scatter. All right. And when people scatter, okay, God gets the glory. Hello. When people scatter, God get the glory. Why? Because there are more people on the street. There are more people on social media with the gospel. There are more people on social media speaking Christ. There are more people on social media speaking how to be saved. There are more people on social media telling them that Jesus died for their sins, and the only thing you have to do is embrace Jesus as your personal Savior, and thou should be saved. Is more people on social media talking about the cross of Christ, the blood of Christ, salvation of Christ, everlasting life of Christ than ever before, in history. And so God is using this social media platform to get the gospel out. Because think about it. If things was like it was, a whole lot of people wouldn't be on social media. I know I wouldn't. You know, I'm on there sometime, but I wouldn't be on there with my church every week, every week, every week, every week. I wouldn't be doing this every week, every week, every week. Okay, I wouldn't have my Bible survey on my YouTube channel, Bishop M.L. Hall, every day, every day, every day, every day. I wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't be doing it. Okay, and so there's a lot of people, my brothers and sisters, who came and set up shop on social media who never had that platform. Okay. And so God is using this platform. Okay. God is using social media so that he can get the gospel out. All right. So that he can get the gospel out. And so recognize how the Lord wants to use you to flow in this pandemic. Okay. Reaching the world for Jesus Christ. That's what it is. Reaching the world. Reaching the world. Okay. For Jesus Christ. How do he want to use me? Reaching the world, however you do it. However you do it. Whatever tools you use. Okay. Whatever device you use. Okay. If you take this and share it. Okay. Or if you take your Sunday morning worship service and share it, okay? Or if you take your Bible study, a Bible survey, and share it on your social media, God might be wanting you to do that, okay? All right? And so this is just not no personal adventure, okay? This is not no personal adventure. This is something that God wants us to do, all right? And so we got that down. How to win in a pandemic. That's what I'm talking about. How to win in a pandemic. The first, number one, understand the strength of the pandemic. Okay. Secondly, organize your course of action. Okay. And then thirdly, recognize how the Lord wants you to flow in this pandemic. All right. And so that's what we have to understand. All right. Now you're waiting on the fourth pointer, huh? You're waiting on the fourth pointer. There is a fourth pointer. All right. And the fourth pointer is connect with your vision in this pandemic. All right. Connect with your vision in this pandemic because you got to write the vision and make it plain. All right. You have to write it and make it plain. And so connect with your vision in this pandemic. All right. Somebody hit me with that. Connect with your vision in this pandemic. Okay. And so you have to make it plain. You have to connect. Okay. In other words, abiding in the work. Okay. What is your vision? What is your vision for this pandemic? I don't know your vision. Okay. Nobody else know your vision unless you write it down, unless you explain it. Okay. Unless you put it out there. Okay. They don't know your vision in this pandemic. All right. And I'm quite sure I don't know, but God has given everybody a vision, everyone a vision. What are you doing? Okay. You could be doing something great in this pandemic. You could be doing something positive in this pandemic. Okay. You could be doing something wonderful in this pandemic. What is your vision in this pandemic? God has touched your heart. I'm quite sure he has touched your soul. He has touched your mind. Okay. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay. Abound in the work, abound in the work, whatever kind of work. He didn't put you in a pandemic for you to just kick back and relax. Just chill. Okay? Let's chill. Nah, 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 nah. No, he didn't put you in a pandemic just to chill, just to be in the house and be scary. Stay in the house and be scared. Stay in the house and become a coward. He didn't put you in this pandemic to look at every movie that you missed. Huh? He didn't put you in the pandemic just to be hung up behind these four walls doing nothing, having you a drink. He didn't put you in no pandemic for that. He gave you a vision. Okay? He put a vision in everybody. Your vision, I don't know what your vision is. Okay? But it should be a vision of compassion whereby you can help. I was talking to a young lady on the other day, and she said, what I'm gonna do, or what I'm doing. I found a church that is feeding people every day, and so I'm gonna give my time. Okay, I'm gonna give my time and that service to take food and feed everybody every day. Okay, that was her vision. Okay, God gave her that. Okay, so she found a church, and every day she go to that church and she hand out food. Okay, they have their masks on. They have their masks on. Okay, they have their masks on, and they have their gloves on. Okay, and they give out food every day, every single day to people. Okay, I went by there the other day. And matter of fact, I text the church. I text my church, okay, to go by and get free food every day. Okay. 7901 South Van Ness. Okay. 7901 South Van Ness. Okay. Van Ness and 79th Street. Everybody know what that is. Van Ness and 79th Street. It's a church there. Okay. And they pass out good food every day. Okay, starting at 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Go by there. Okay, why would you pay for food and they passing out food? What you mean by passing out food? I'm talking about food that's already cooked. Okay, I'm not talking about passing out a box of food where you got to go home and figure out how to cook it. No, these are 5-star restaurants. Okay, listen to me. These are 5-star restaurants bringing prepared food there every day except Saturday and Sunday. Only thing you have to do is go. They got the drive-through where you don't have to get out your car, or you can stand in line and just walk and get your stuff. Okay, and it's great food. Think I didn't get some? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, they got chicken. They have fish. They have shrimp. They have steak. Okay, um, they have vegetarian plates. Okay, they have vegetables, bowls of fruit every day, every day. Okay, so no one should be hungry. If you don't feel like cooking, okay, roll by there at 11 o'clock a.m. every day. All right, 5 days a week, and tell them, hey, Bishop Hall told me to come. Okay, they know me. Tell them Bishop Hall told me to come and go get you some free food, Sister Ross. Okay, go get you some free food, Fanny, Deacon Wallace. You all go get you some free food, okay? Useful servant of God. Go get you some free food, all right? Because you can get you some free food every day, all right? So uh, connect with your vision, okay, in this pandemic. You have to connect with your vision in this pandemic, okay? And so that's what God wants you to do, okay? Abound in the work. What work are you doing? Okay? What work are you doing? You might can go by there and volunteer. Who knows? And they got a couple other spots. I think they got a spot in Compton. I believe so. They have a spot in the Valley. I believe so. And so abound in the work. Abound in the work. Okay? Connect with the vision, with your vision in this pandemic. What have God called you to do? Okay? And stop worrying about what he called somebody else to do. What has he called you to do? Okay. And so that's what's going on and how to win in this pandemic. You could eat free in this pandemic. Yes, you can eat free. I just told you just gave you some good news. Okay. Now, it, how they serve, somebody asked me how they serve. They serve by families. If you come there and say you have 4 people in your family, they're going to give you 4 settings of everything they have. You come there and you say you have 2 people in your family, they're going to give you 2 settings of everything you have. You see what I'm saying? So they have enough. They never run out. All right. But the early bird get the worm. All right. And so go by there and get you some nice food and then hit your bishop and say, I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you. 79th and Van Ness. Everybody know what 79th and Van Ness is. You can't miss it. Okay. 7901 South Van Ness. Go by there and get some grub. All right. And so how to win in this pandemic? You can eat free. All right. Now, fifthly, my brothers and sisters, I'm glad you asked what's the 5th thing. The 5th thing is to follow the rules of engagement. Follow the rules of engagement. That's what you have to do. Okay. They have rules you have to follow. Okay. And if you're going to engage, you have to follow the rules. All right. If it's possible, they say don't go outside. But if you get tired of just staying indoors, follow the rules of engagement. Okay? Wear your mask, honey. Wear your mask, brother. Follow your rules of engagement. Okay? You have to do that. You have to do that. You have to follow the rules of engagement. All right? Now, what you mean by that? Okay? Dr. Fauci and them say, don't go to the beach with everybody. That's one rule. You can't be hanging out at the beach with everybody. Dr. Fauci say, and they say, don't be going to the park hanging out like you having a picnic. So you can't go to the park and hang out with them that's having a picnic. Dr. Fauci say, if they're having a big old barbecue, you can't be hanging out at the barbecue. So you can't hang out at the barbecue. You have to follow the rule of engagement. All right? Of engagement. All right? And so these are some of the things we must do. We cannot gather in big crowds. It did not say you can't go to work. You just can't gather in big crowds, okay? You can't be hugging people without masks on. All right? You can't do that. Okay? Follow the rules of engagement. Okay? Follow the rules of engagement. And if you follow the rules, you're good. You follow the rules, you're good. You're perfect. Okay? Because you're dealing with an invisible enemy. You're working with an invisible enemy. And so we must understand that. All right? We must be able to flow according to the rules. And that's something about people of color. They don't like rules. Okay? You don't like rules. You have to be able, okay, to submit yourself to the rules. They got rules for everything. From the time you start walking until the time you are rolled down to the grave, you're going to follow rules. Okay? They have rules. Everywhere you go, they have rules. You go to the courthouse, they have rules. Okay? You go to the outhouse, it has rules. You come to my house, I have rules. I go to your house, you have rules. The schoolhouse has rules. Everybody has rules, okay? So we have to follow the rules of engagement. If you want to engage in this COVID virus, they gave you some rules to protect yourself, okay? Be conscious of these rules because these rules will help you live and not die. All right? These rules will help you live and not die. All right? Now, everywhere you go, they have rules. All right? Now, they are deciding if they're going to open the school for the kids to go to school. Okay? If they're going to open the school for the kids to go to school. All right? Now, that's have to be up to you. You have to make that decision. Okay? If you're going to allow your child to go to school, that decision is yours. Can't nobody make that decision but you. All right? Now, if it was me, my child ain't going to school. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Because they don't know what's going on. They just picking at straws. They don't know if this stuff is airborne. They don't know if it's left on a steel table for a certain length of time. They don't know if it's left on the doorknob. They don't know if it's left on the push thing that you push to go across the street to turn the light green. They don't know nothing about that. So why would you send your child to school? All right, and you know how kids are. You think you're gonna keep kids in one specific place for a long time? I got grandkids, and they come over my house, and my house is not child friendly, and they be everywhere on everything. Okay, I be having to run around here and say, "Get off that! Get off this!" All right, time to go to the park. All right, time to go to the pool. All right, time to go outside. All right, and so my house is not child friendly. Why? Because children don't operate like that. Okay, they are free, carefree. They don't operate like that, and so we have to be aware of that. You have to be aware of what your children are doing. I'm saying for me in my house, you do what you want to do. My children wouldn't be going to no school, all right, because they don't know. Children don't know how to social distancing. They don't know how to social distance. How you gonna tell a 5 or 6 or 7 year old child you have to stay over there and you can't go around Johnny, you can't go around Tommy? Okay, you got to stay in your own little place. They don't understand that at all. They do not understand that, and so these are some of the things that you have to understand. Okay, and so it's up to you on how you want to operate. All right. And then the sixth thing is protect yourself at all times. How to win in a pandemic? Protect yourself at all times. You have to do that. You have to protect yourself at all times, no matter what's going on, who's around, what they're doing, where you're going. You have to protect yourself at all times. How to win in a pandemic? Protect yourself at all times. Okay, just like you protect your little baby. Okay, just like you protect your children. You have to protect yourself at all times, and so we must understand that. All right, be on the protective mode, and you will win. All right, and so I got one point left on how to win in a pandemic, and I'm gonna let you go. All right, I'm gonna let you go. All right, now lastly, and this is um, most important of all seven. Okay, this is the most important one of all seven because you have to have a mindset. You have to have a mindset, and you have to understand where you're going. You have to understand what you're doing. Okay, remember Paul said, "Be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For whereas ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." Remember that? 1 Corinthians 15:58. Y'all remember that? Okay, so what you have to do, okay, seven, okay, how to win in a pandemic. Count the cost of winning. Count the cost of winning. You want to win in this pandemic, you have to count the cost. Okay, it costs you something to stay alive. It costs you something to stay healthy. Okay, it costs you something to stay above dirt. It costs you. All right, and the first thing it's going to cost you is understand the strength of the pandemic. Okay, that's what it's going to cost you, to understand the strength of the pandemic. The second thing it's going to cost you is to organize your course of action. All right, you have to organize your course of action. All right, and then the third thing it's going to cost you, realize how the Lord wants you to flow in this pandemic. Realize how he wants you to flow in this pandemic. And the fourth thing that's going to cost you, okay, connect with your vision in this pandemic. Connect with your vision in this pandemic. It's going to cost you. Nothing is free but salvation. Nothing in this world is free but salvation. It's going to cost you, okay? The fifth thing that's going to cost you is follow the rules of engagement. You got to follow the rules of engagement. If the rules of engagement tells you to put on a mask, put on a mask, okay? Don't listen to your government. Don't listen to 45, okay? Put on your mask, all right? Put on your mask, all right? Don't listen to 45 talking about, well, it's not as deadly. Man, it is deadly, all right? and people are dying every day. All right, people are dying every day. All right, and especially with all you that with preconditions. Listen to me. All of you with preconditions, don't get stupid. All right, don't get stupid. All right, you want to live and not die. All right. You want to live and not die. And so follow the rules of engagement. And then sixthly, okay, protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Just like you protect your money. You all out there protecting your money. You protecting your bank account. Hello, somebody. You protecting your social security number. Hello, you protecting your credit cards and your ATM card. Come on, your savings account. You protecting your investments. Why you can't protect yourself? Okay, you have to learn how to protect yourself. Okay, at all times. Okay, and so these are some of the things you have to do. Okay, I understand some of you don't want to chat with me on the chat because you don't want me to know that you're looking at me. I understand that. All of you on Facebook, you probably don't want me to know that you're looking at me, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to still give you the information. Okay, I'm still giving you the information that's going to help you to win in this pandemic. All right, if you take down the information. All right, it costs you something. Okay, count the cost to win. That's what you have to do. Count the cost of winning. All right, do you want to win? Count it up. All right, count it up. I want to live and not die. I want to live and not die. Uh, my back has been kind of hurting me, and you ask for prayer. I ask for prayer, and I anoint my back with oil, and it's still kind of hurting me. And then I'm stretching all the time. I'm stretching all the time, and that relieves it. And I get in some Epsom salt and hot water, and that relieves the pain. And I make sure that I stretch out. I'm stretching and bending over, and that relieves me of the back pain. But I'm still knowing that it's there. And the Lord brought something to me. He brought something to me. Every time I jump up in my truck, my back is hurt. But when I flow in Dr. Hall's car, my wife's car, for 2 or 3 days and don't get up in the car, my back stopped hurting. And I noticed that. Now I'm getting back up in my truck and my back is hurting again. Because my truck, I got to, get up in it. I got to pull myself up in the truck, all right, just to get into the truck, all right. And when I get out the truck, I got to jump down, and I'm jumping down on concrete. I'm not jumping down on grass, all right. And so I've been doing that for about 3 years, because 2 years ago, my back was not hurting me, okay. And the Lord brought it to my attention. Hello, hello, hello. He brought it to my attention. Have you figured it out yet? I'm quite sure some of you done figured it out. When I spoke to you, figured it out. What's making my back hurt? Jumping in and out of that truck. Okay? Now I don't care how much I ask my church to pray for me. I don't care how much I ask people to pray for me. I don't care how much I read the Bible. I don't care how much anointing oil I put on my silly head. Is not gonna work. Okay? What's gonna work is what God revealed to me. And maybe your prayers allow God to reveal it to me. Get out of that truck and get into something that you don't have to jump into. Okay? Get out of the truck and get into something you don't have to jump into. Okay? And so I was conversing with Dr. Hall today. I said, Dr. Hall, you know what? I hate to get rid of my G-Wagon. I just hate to. Man, I've been looking for that truck, and I've been wanting to ride in that truck all my life. That's a nice G-Wagon. A whole lot of people want a G-Wagon, and they will flow in a G-Wagon, because that's a nice. Anybody can tell me that's a nice truck when you see it rolling down the street. That's a nice truck. Okay? But the point is, do I want to be in a nice truck, or do I want my back healed? Okay? You choose. I want to be cute in a nice truck, or do I want my back healed? At this point in my life, y'all listen to me. Listen to the bishop. At this point in my life, I don't have nothing to prove. I don't have nothing to prove. I didn't had it. I got it. At this point, I don't have nothing. I'll leave that to young folks. I leave that to other folks that got something to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get with Doc. We're going to figure out a course of action. We're going to figure out a course of action, and I'm going to get me another car. Don't know what kind of car, but I'm going to get me another car because I'm tired of my back hurting, all right? And so if you have any clues about what kind of car that I should get, hit your boy and say, Bishop, this is a nice car, okay? This is a nice car. And so I'm going to be getting me a nice car, another car in this pandemic so that my back will stop hurting because my back hurt, y'all. And if anybody want to hit your brother with a gift, hit your bishop with a gift, you can just, what they call that, with the dollar bill, Dr. Hall. Okay, let me see what they call it. Dr. Michael Hall. What is that called? Let me see on my Cash App me. See, that's why I have my information. Cash App me. Okay, say, Bishop, I want to help you with the healing of your back. Okay, I want to help you with the healing of your back. I'm going to Cash App you. Okay, and I want to bless you because I want your back to heal. All right. And so that's what I'm going to be doing in the month of July to see if it's feasible for me to get something. All right. And I solicit your help. All right. I solicit your help. Cash up your bishop and say, Bishop, I want to be a blessing to you. Okay. Here, 1,000, here, 2,000, here, 3,000. Just be a blessing. Just be a blessing because I want to be a blessing to your back. But my whole issue is, would you keep the truck or do you want your back healed? Think about it. You want to keep the truck or do you want your back healed? I'm not a real fool, okay? I'm going to do what's going to help my back to heal, okay? Because there's nothing like living in pain. Are you with me here? It's nothing like living in pain. And if I can make an easy transition from a truck to a car, why not? Because if you came and asked me, and if you said, Bishop, my back is hurting, and my doctor said God gave me the answer to my back to get out of this truck into a car, what should I do, Bishop? I'm going to say that's an easy call. That's a real easy call. Get out the truck and get into your car and claim your healing. All right? Claim your healing. That's what I'm talking about. You got to claim your healing. All right? And so I'm getting ready to claim my healing. All right? I'm going to get out of that truck and I'm going to get into me a car. All right? Man, it's been wonderful dealing with you all. It's been wonderful speaking with you all. It's been wonderful seeing each and every one of you. Fanny, I thank God for you for hanging with me. Mother Ross, I thank God for you for hanging with me, okay? Look at Dr. Hall. Thank you, baby, for hanging with me. All right, I'll let Dr. Hall have a vacation day this Wednesday. She'll be back next Wednesday. So she's just on vacation. I haven't put off the show yet. I haven't put off the show yet. So she hanging with me. And so, useful servant of God, thank you for hanging with me. I thank you all for hanging with me, man. I done had some fun. I want to give out some pertinent information, okay? How to win in a pandemic. How to win in a pandemic, okay? And so God bless you and may the Lord keep each and every one of you. And you stay well, okay? Stay well. I'll talk to you soon.